Yeah, just Sweno Mick here at Trigger. My nutty little professor mate, no, he's mechanic, trained in the early 70s? Early 70s at George Moffat's at Maloney, and then he went into the government garage. That's where he reckoned he learned a lot of stuff. Did you say learnt nothing?
How to ride in tow trucks.
He was spinning around in XY Falcons, no GTs of course, but anyhow, here's his 1HZ cruiser engine, which he's fitted a turbocharger up to, and he's also put on 2 catch cans. So you got the silver one over there, near beside the brake.
Flash lube.
Yeah, brake oil. Then you got your flash lube one there. That's a high quality one. That's just a cheap one over there. There's your flash lube one there. That's a dunny roll oil filter there for the engine. This engine has a little bit of blow-by. He's eventually going to end up putting another engine in and rebuild it himself. So what he's done here is he's put on 2 heat exchangers. This vehicle has 2 fuel tanks, and standard these Land Cruisers. I don't know if you have these in the US, but so what he's got here is he's got extra.
That's a Raycor.
That's a Raycor fuel filter there.
That's a Cav.
That's a Cav filter there, Fleet Guard filter. That's a Cav filter. So that's very similar to what's on tractors, isn't it? Yeah. So your old Fergusons and your cases and whatnot.
$3 and $4 for a filter.
What's that one over there? That's just that's the factory fuel filter over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Factory fuel filter there.
Primary.
So there's primary and a secondary, which is one behind the other over there. Half-inch line, and he's got a heat exchanger that preheats the oil.
One under the seat.
There, and one under the seat.
Or under the chassis.
Under the chassis. So what he has to do is he'll start her up on diesel, on Dieselium. Start her up he'll start her up on his biofuel.
No, diesel.
On his diesel. Sorry, starts her on his diesel. After about 4 kilometres, so we'll say 2.5 miles, he'll be heating the oil that he's refined, and then he will just switch it over to his biofuel, isn't it? Would you call it biofuel?
Oh, straight diesel.
Straight
vegetable
oil. Now I just wanted to show you this. Now this vehicle here has a mechanical fuel pump. You can't do it with electronic fuel pumps. So anything with an electronic fuel pump, you can't do it. So you got to have your own mechanic. You sort of can.
Well, in America.
Well, in America you might be able to.
Have kids.
Anyhow, it's another whole ball game. But this thing
all
here,
the lines are covered in that rubber from the water system.
So that's to hold the heat, is it?
Yeah, right through.
So all this, as you see these lines, so you run that through your water. It goes through your water, which is what heats it.
Clark rubber.
So all that, and that's insulated to hold the heat. So that's how he preheats his oil as he's running along on diesel.
Solenoid here, so it's close to the pump.
Solenoid here, so that's close to the pump.
No, there, in there.
This one?
No.
Where is it?
No.
What's this thing?
No,
that's a filter.
Two in there.
Oh, sorry, there it is there. There's a solenoid, 2 solenoids in there. I'm looking at that thing, that's actually just a filter, that's an inline.
No, that's for the water temperature.
Is that a filter?
No, it's a water temperature.
Well, where's your filter? Oh, here.
Yeah, sock filter.
Oh no, he's got a sock filter.
Yeah, there's sock filter.
He's done a bloody good job here on the lid. I know it's got a lot of stuff under the bonnet.
No.
There's no more room. He's a big dual battery setup. Oh, the magical number's 351 in the minutes just come up. Oh geez, that gets me excited. Just looked at the counter. And so yeah, I mean, this is something he studied. He studied all this.
Carbon neutral.
He's carbon neutral. You've seen it. He watched all of it, majority of it, and done a little bit of research, but the majority of it come off YouTube
and forums.
And this vehicle, like I say, he's been running it for 12 months.
It's gone
on this.
1770 and back.
He's done what, 1770, about 600 kilometres.
Yeah.
600 kilometre trip. The worst thing that he does every so often, he has to change out his filters. How many times have you changed filters in 12 months? Once in 12 months, and you would have done what, 15,000 kilometres? Probably 15,000 kilometres.
But I've got it so you can do them quick. See, they're quick.
So the filters are at all very accessible points, as you can see. He's got them all, they're easy to get at.
Well, I undo them and lift them right up.
Just undo them, lift them right up out of there, pop the filter, back on she goes. And I reckon, we were talking about this morning, he reckons fiddling around, it's probably running around about 5 cents per litre.
Yeah. Run a Z9 oil filter with the dunny roll.
He runs the Z9 oil filters on this engine with this dunny roll. This is a made in Australia thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's made in Australia. So the filtration on the oil side of the engine, on the actual oil that lubricates the engine, is beautiful. That's all truck quality.
Most of the stuff comes from a company called Syntex.
Most of his stuff that he's bought come from a company called Syntec. And anyhow, on this, that's in Brisbane. That's 5.5 minutes I've got going here. So any more, if you want to know anything, well, smash the like button for starters. I think you should smash that because no one seems to like my videos. And I thought this one will be one that people really enjoy. So hit the like button. If you've got any questions, I can relay the questions onto my little mate Trigger.
You could even show him my rover.
And
I can shut the water off and on with the rover throttle.
oh yeah, yes, you can shut the water off. Yeah, I won't show you. Won't worry about that just at the moment. Is that over there?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing there, you can shut the water off and on.
Just on your hand. See on
Just on your on that.
Yeah, there's a little rover.
Hand throttle inside.
Yeah, just your rover.
Oh, here. Yeah.
That's if I can't get
Oh,
all.
geez, I'm a little bit shaky here. I'm getting that excited. Right, I better shut down because it'll be too long.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I think it's an interesting thing. And if you want to run cheap, this is the way to go. Swing out.